Hello and good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? Hope you had a wonderful week. Mine was packed, busy. A lot of work happened this week. A lot of work is happening this week too, still currently today. I have 2 clients that are out right now with some equipment, so I already got a phone call this morning, and hopefully that's all I get. I don't need any more surprises today when it comes to work-related things. Where are we? Here we are. I am so looking forward to playing right now and building and possibly gathering materials and really getting into designing this this starter home. As I'm looking to make sure everything is hunky-dory. I think everything's working just fine. I'm hoping my earphones don't start buzzing and doing whatever my earphones do. Alright. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great week. I really do. Like I said, mine was busy. I did a lot of planning this week, at least lead up to planning, and then a little bit of side work in regards to some other projects that aren't Minecraft related. But one of the big things is I've got a photography trip planned for tomorrow and a little small one today, a little local trail to like a little old train station that's now like a post office. So I'm going to finish shooting out another roll of black and white, and yeah, that's what's happening this weekend. I'm gonna shoot out a roll of black, a second roll of black and white. Why am I stuttering? Well, there we go. Now it looks scary outside. Yeah, it actually looks dark, way darker than it actually is. It's only 9 in the morning, 9:30. How is everybody doing this week? Oh my goodness. Thank you, VOD viewers, for watching the VOD this morning, or whatever time of day you're watching it. I appreciate you being here. We still have a couple of iron golems hanging out over there in the main part of town. We have a bee farm going, small, manual. Everything's manual so far. I was really thinking about getting some more automation stuff going, and we may do an automated brewing station. I was thinking about that. Like, that would be pretty cool, right? Automated brewing station. And it's something I've never tried before, so I'd like to give it. I'd like to tackle it. What is my little red dot? I see a little red dot somewhere. You know me, I'm a little red dot junkie. I can't find it. Wait, you guys over here? Nope, nothing. Oh, it looks like we're doing away. Anyways. Yes, thank you, VOD viewers, for watching this episode, or this stream back. I appreciate you guys. You guys help me out a lot. Everybody that comes by and watches everything later. That means a lot to me. It means a lot. But automation, I'm thinking about automating farms and doing some farm automations, but not too much. I kind of want to keep this one a little more manual. However, I'm running into an iron issue. I am running so low on iron, and I need iron to make hoppers. Yep, I need iron to make hoppers. Hoppers to make iron. Oh, I must have picked up the thing. That's why I didn't see the red dot. So I could go around and keep continuing killing those guys safely, of course, or we can make an iron farm. And I was kind of avoiding having to make an iron farm. I really was. So I was thinking, like, why don't I just go caving for iron? Why don't I just go caving for iron? Seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? Very reasonable. So, that is today's puzzlement. I'm going to need to go caving anyways, because I think I'm going to need a lot more stone for our starter home build that we're going to get started on today. Well, we kind of got started on it last week, but we're going to need even more. Did I miss something? Yep, I did. And what is going on? I am feeling very, very on the lag side today. I'm like, I closed a lot of apps just to make sure stuff like this wouldn't happen, but apparently I'm getting a lot of little lag spikes. Which is only strange because it's not a server, it's my little single solo player world. So to get lag spikes just confuses me. So yeah, so we got started with this last week. And we're going to need to continue on with it. So we're going to need some more things. We're going to probably need to farm a lot more acacia trees. We will need some more basalt, so that means another run. Some more nether run. Tuff, I'm not sure how much tuff we have, but we're going to need I think a lot more materials than what we have currently. So there's the thing of how much more, when do we go, how do we do it? Do we kind of do it on the fly, like stop mid-build and then go looking for stuff, or do we try to just go look for a whole bunch of stuff now? Yeah, always the many questions. Always the many questions. Now, we only have 2 iron golems over here protecting the village. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I love those guys. Oh, look, we got a trader. A wandering trader. What do we have? Oh, pale oak. Oh. I actually thought for a moment that was a sponge. That would have been cool. Thumbs up for Daddy Bones. Good morning, Oak Dew. You wonderful woman. You wonderful woman. Thank you so much for coming in today. We got hay bales and water buckets for emeralds. Well, I can't do water buckets, but we can probably do a couple of hay bales. We can probably do a couple of hay bales. Oak, I hope you had a wonderful week. I was lurking in your stream on Wednesday. I was having a very busy week this week. And it actually kind of continues on into this weekend, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to get no more phone calls. I'm hoping to get no more phone calls. I already had one phone call this morning. Thank you. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for just being you and being here. I appreciate that. Ever? I mean, do I hope to not get any more phone calls ever? Sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. No more phone calls ever. Some work-related ones, more or less. Not necessarily any phone call, just more work-related phone calls. Ever for the weekend. I could do without the get off my bed. It's my orange bed. Go find your own. No, I'm always happy to take phone calls. I don't want to deal with work. It's my playtime. You know what I mean? Like, it's playtime, not work time. I think we're going to start off with planting a bunch of acacia trees and just making sure we have plenty of acacia to work with. Because I think we're gonna need some acacia for our build. So we're gonna start off the stream with just some material grinding. What do we have to this poor axe? I need levels. I'm not saying I'm trying to avoid farms, but I don't want to build a whole lot of farms. Those are nice. We should do something with those. Like the traditional iron farm. Like I feel like I just kind of want to avoid it. But it's it's kind of a necessary evil. And I just don't want it to be a necessary evil. Like it's kind of like it's just me, so that's kind of where I see the line. On the servers, when you have multiple players, that's kind of like where it's more necessary. But right now, kind of knowing that I need some levels via trading. And I also need to make hoppers. Hoppers are kind of important right now. So it's kind of necessary. I don't know. We did the iron farm. I lost that world, and I kind of just don't want to do it again, I guess. There's also that. We did the iron farm in the previous world, and I just kind of don't want to do another one again. So I feel like at that point, we're just kind of repeating worlds. Although they are necessary, they're just necessary. Then I guess you live with the limitations that it brings. Absolutely. Yes. Which actually makes the game just that much more challenging. Not gonna lie, like just not having the whole easy access all the time, and I have my full armor set. I have all my diamonds, so it's like, do I really need to keep trading for diamonds for diamond armor and stuff like that? Not necessarily. Again, on a server, it makes a lot more sense having a lot of that stuff available for multiple players. Yep, there are just some things I just have to do again. Like having to run back here again. so we don't lose all my stuff. So I have got a full inventory because Daddy Bones doesn't think ahead to clear out his inventory before doing a little tree chopping. That's exactly why I place e-chest and e-chest around each wood, path, and type. Yep. Yep, and you I kind of sort of need to do the same thing here. But that would require me to get to the nether more. Which I do need to get to the nether because I think one of the blocks we're going to need some more of is basalt. Because, you know, for some reason, Daddy Bones chose basalt as one of the building blocks. Of this little starter home. I think if we go caving and find like a skeleton spawner, or even a zombie spawner, we could make a farm out of that. But like I kind of don't want to build like an all-encompassing generic mob farm. Although, I will absolutely 100% build another gunpowder farm. I really like our gunpowder farm on the family server. Really like it. Whatever mad lad mechanic genius come up with that, I like that. It's probably my favorite farm. Alright. Let's grab a chest and put it over by the build so we can start kind of packing it with some items. I think that'll help out. It's lost in your dragon looks amazing. I know you said you picked it up from somewhere, and I think from Planet Minecraft you said, but it still looks good. I love the changes you made to it to like really make it your own. I like it a lot. I think you did a wonderful job with it. Yep, she is impressive. She is very impressive. The other thing we need to do, I guess, is light that up. Do I have any torches? I do have torches on me. Okay. So we're going to light up that area too. Oh, well, actually, I think it's already lit up. Another egg. This way. This way. This way. That way. Oh my goodness, I'm lost in my own little village. I think eventually we will make some changes to it. Let's do this. Put that right there. Okay, we have ourselves a little setup here going. How do we want to like lay it out? I guess basalt, we'll just go ahead and just put it right there. It's just one of the dark ones. I don't have any cobblestone. I mean, we could put it in there just to have it in there. Cobble deep slate, because it just makes sense. I was gonna leave these as they are. Let's go ahead and make a couple. I say a couple. Let's do that. Alright, let's find out what else we need. We need smooth basalt. We have some basalt, so let's grab all the basalt we have. We need tough and we need cobble, gravel, regular stone. Yeah, so we need a lot of stuff. Trying to think if I have enough materials to make another ender chest. Do I even have enough? I do. I do. Alright, let's do that. I'm going to carry this one on me. I'm going to leave that one there. So what did we say we needed? We need andesite, stone, gravel, tough, cobble, gravel, andesite, cobble, tough, more cobble. Blackstone. Why do I have copper ore in here? That's not where you belong. Oh, there is something we do need to make. I'm thinking about brewing. I've been thinking about brewing. Alright, we're not going to do anything right now. Brewing. Brewing's also on my list. Because when we talk about farms and automation, I would love to make an automatic brewing station. So I have to look up some tutorials on how to do that, and then kind of craft one for myself. Alright, let's see how the blackstone looks. Looks a little too dark, but we'll just keep some handy in case we feel like we need it somewhere. I'll just put it right there. So what come after? So tough is next. Put some tough in here. Cobble. And then gravel, andesite, and stone. So gravel, andesite, stone. All right. Doom 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 doom. So the other solution that I have is to go ahead and just kind of like that guy right there, like he's never coming down. So why don't I help them out by salvaging some iron so they can respawn another one, hopefully on the ground. I don't think it's an unreasonable thing to do. What am I after? Here we are. Cobble. Andesite. Cobble. 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 Gravel. Gravel. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay, let's go get this. Dropped into our box. What was I thinking? That's the kind of thing I do all the time. Like, I'm on a mission to do something and side quest time, and my inventory's full. Isn't that just the way? Mm-hmm. Time to go in raiding. Not yet. Not yet. I still need to build the dragon. Although we now have the ability to get, I did get, we can make, as of right now, we can make health potions. So that's very beneficial. So that'll help us a lot. My goodness, the lag. Oh, you are UHC. I am UHC all the way. Oh, don't worry about it. Let's do that. Buddy, I'm gonna take this bed away. Go find another bed. Alright, I believe in these guys. They will spawn another golem. Deep slate. I'm gonna grab another like 2 stacks of deep slate. I don't, maybe just 1 stack. Yeah, that'd be just fine. Look, here we go, Oakdew. Here we go. Here's my shulker. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Voila. But it looks like we will need to at least go to the nether to get some more basalt, because that's not going to work out. That's not going to work out. So, luckily, we exist. We, of course, when we got our spawn, we spawned in a basalt delta. Yes, we did. So, that won't take too long to grab a bunch of basalt. Back to the end. It's kind of like where, if we were going to, because I don't want to just grab it from here and just kind of create this whole flat spawning point. Where would we want to go? Oh, come on. You can place moss copper on it. Oh, that's true. That is true. buddy. Of course, you know, I switch over so I can start healing my pickaxe tool here. Got a head. Got a magma head. For someone who plays UHC, you do remarkable little spawn proofing. You know, like... I mean, part of the excitement is fighting to keep yourself somewhat on your toes and in danger and... Ow. Right? Like... I mean, I made the portal safe. All right. Did something. You know, I think I want to go here. I want to make a pathway from where I am to at least get to here so we can maybe get to there eventually. So, side quest. Oh, yep, this is where we... Okay. No. This is what I was looking for. Quartz. We found a whole bunch of it right here. So we're going to continue. There we go. And collect basalt while we make a pathway. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm the only one who thinks that way. I don't know. I see. I mean, when it's not ultra hardcore, I see plenty of players think this way. At least I think I see players think this way. They're just like, oh, I don't need to worry about lighting things up. I'm just going to like, and they ignore like mobs like left and right. I'm like, I'd rather just go get rid of the mob and... That way they're not coming back later, stab me in the back. Wow. Look at us go. Trying to decide if I want to go up or if I want to stay straight. I feel like staying straight but going up. You know what? I think I want to go up. Yeah, I want to go up to here because I want to collect those. That's why I didn't clear that, just in case. Let's see, we're collecting all this lovely basalt. We're going to put you in there. Okay, yeah, we can make our way up this way. Yep, I'm liking this. If I don't... Yeah. Come up this way. Alright, yeah, see? Looking good. We're getting there. Now this is where it gets really scary. we're looking good for some quartz now. Alright. Any fall down there? Well, I know where all the zombified piglins are. Okay. All right. We did a thing. Could definitely use some more magma cream for all the fire res potions. Ugh. Still only got 2. Need to get looting on this sword. sometimes amazed that I got 2 stacks of basalt, that's it. I'm thinking about recharging everything right now, which is why I'm chasing after some... no, 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 no. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. You got spears? I didn't know those guys could get spears. Didn't know those guys could get some spears. But hey, learn something new every day, I guess. Okay, this isn't a terrible trip at all, actually. Alright, let's collect some more of this. How are we looking? Alright, we're at 3 stacks. Can magma blocks be made into magma cream? Question mark. I'm sure you could do it with a mod. Alright, we're at 4 stacks. No, cannot make magma blocks into magma cream. I think we might actually be pretty good right now with what we have. Yeah, not tempting that fate. Oh, what is going on sometimes? Matter of fact, Apple has announced the M5 chip in their 16-inch MacBook Pros now. So Daddy Bones may be upgrading this year. Alright, so we've cleaned up our pathway. Ow. I kid you not when I say I'm feeling whatever lag spikes I'm getting delivered right now, and not being on a server is highly frustrating. Oh, there went my magma cream. I'm probably going to do a full, sweep tonight. It's something I've been thinking about doing anyways. Like a full-on kind of shutdown and reset. We need some more red mushrooms. Alright, successful trip. I know, guys. You're gonna get your turn. The purpose of you is coming. The whole reason we started this project. Oh, well, since we're over here, might as well just dump these off right in here. Alright, there's that. Let's drop off our modest magma cream gains. A nice hunt for ores did that. That was pretty good. We didn't level up, but we did heal up some of our silk touch tools, so that's been nice. That's been much needed. Stay out of my bed. I watched Sinners last night, by the way. I know it's up for Academy Award, and maybe I'm just being hypercritical about it. And it was good. Don't get me wrong. And so when I say hypercritical, just don't jump to the conclusion that like, oh, Daddy Bones said it was. No. It's actually a pretty good film. Really enjoyed it. It's just I've seen the vampire story before, so. But their presentation of it was pretty good. Like I really enjoyed the telling of the story. That that version, that telling, that was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. It was pretty darn good. Let's leave a couple of these here. That'll work. Do we have a chest for lighting? I'm pretty sure I do. Ah, there we go. I guess I could also split this up in... No, this actually needs to go into the redstone category. For redstone lanterns. So we're going to leave that over here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do there. Magma cubes. Big stretch. Oh, we also have our new head. There we go. New head added. I guess, actually, we could take that. Put this in here. Nope, I don't want to go in there. I don't need all the heads. I just kind of want to keep them around, though. Okay. I don't need you. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Let's go trade it for some paper. I actually want to see also, what is this? What is this? Efficiency 3. Thank you. I should start, start up my collection of levels again. Oh, do I have... I have bamboo. Do I have bamboo growing somewhere? I don't. I need bamboo to be growing. Because I want to make some of those. Okay, good. I'm like, I thought I had more string than that. Yep. Alright, so let's go plop these down. Need a little bamboo forest going. And this looks like just the place. That'll do. I think that'll do. At least get us started. I probably should have had this done. Started a long time ago. I was like, do I have any shears on me? Is this a new guy? Same guy. Oh. Okay, that wasn't what I was planning on, but okay. Same guy. Alright, let's do our turret. Did I not make a place? Well, I mean, I didn't have a whole lot to begin with, so it kind of makes sense I don't exactly have a place for leads. Let's put it in here. trying to decide if I considered honeycomb to be a mob drop or not. I think we're going to just put it there for now. That guy found my bed again. Jerk. Alright, let's put one here. Now let's get started on this. Wow, we need a lot of iron, actually. Oh my goodness. I honestly didn't realize how much iron I needed. Need those 4. And then we need to get... Oh my goodness. Alright, so I still have a lot of setting up on this rail that I actually need to do. Need some redstone rails plopped in. Need some powered rails in. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm thinking I've only got like 10 pieces of gold right now to make powered rails. Don't think that would interfere with anything, but we're going to take it out just in case. Let's do that. All right. We could do something here. We can figure that part out later a little bit. Right now I want to figure out, do I even need this or this at the moment? This is kind of about do 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 do. You know what? I want the redstone rail. I want to do the redstone rail. And we can get this magenta wool put away. I don't need that over here. The powered rail. Because once we get that done there, we can seal that off. Might as well grab some sand and some sandstone. Do 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 do. Let's take some sand and some sandstone. And then we have this amount of gold and redstone. And a stick. One stick. Well, we get a nice six number. Do 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 do. You know, since we're, oh my goodness, the back and forth. I need the cart to sing a song. Blues as we roll along. But Sinners, yes, you should go out and see Sinners. Well, I say go out. Like, I watched it on Amazon Prime. So if you have Prime, you should probably watch Sinners. If you're into vampire movies, too. That's the other kind of key factor thing. Like, some people just aren't into vampire movies. I need this. I think everything else is in place. But very enjoyable. Not exactly what I thought. But I thought it was a really good telling of a vampire story. No. No? Oh, okay, so it's got... Oh boy, here we go. Oh, come on. Alright, that's better. Yep, there's an orange bed around everywhere. Yeah, you think I should put down some chests? Well, I've got orange beds everywhere instead. Okay, so yes, that. Now this. Oh. There. And now this. There. Now it's locked into place. Right? And then alright, and then we still need to fill that with shovels. And then with our last two powered rails, we will put them right there. I think I need to make that turn a regular rail. I think that could work. Kind of feel like we could do without that one, but then I can also do that. Yeah. It's feeling good. Ain't gonna sing no more. Yeah, you know what? This is all about like item usability here, because I've got a whole bunch of sticks over there. I need to come over here anyways for at least one piece of rail. There we go. Let's go this direction here. Okay, now we can go into here. Let's see if that's enough. One, two, three, four, 5 more. There's something kind of sad about that. I will sort it out later. But I'm probably going to need another redstone torch. Nope, no wooden tools at all. All right. I had to think a minute. Like, what am I doing over here? Let's do this. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. All right. What more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so that's at least. So we need 12 pieces of gold. I realized I didn't. And some more rail. Alright, we'll put you, drop you here for now, drop you here. are going to take a quick pause. We're halfway through stream. It's break time. I think it's break time. Game pause. Be right back. Alright, you guys, stretch break. Alright, that's gonna do it. Alright. Just a quick stretch. And we're off. We're only not exactly on the hillside this time, but I think it's looking pretty good. At least a good start. What I was about to say, though, was we're only about 101 days away from meeting our record. I love it. Love it, love it. So I want to get this turret going. So obviously I did a circle here, and I want this turret here, and we're gonna do a lot of this out of stone, and I think we're going to go ahead and spruce trim it, which is really weird for this area, but I just keep coming back to that rustic woody style, and I love it. I can't help myself. Just a little bit of mowing. Help us out here a little bit. So I kind of like to see it clean, and then we can do it up. Do it up, do it up, do it up. We did get started with some basalt down there, and it's looking alright. Let's see. Finally can say hello after lurking for the past hour. Good morning, Luna. Well, actually, good evening to you, or good afternoon to you. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. We got about another hour and a half left. And I'm going to go for a long walk, take some pictures. Afternoon for you. That's right. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually, yeah. I am really looking forward to it. Any grand plans for yourself today? I hope you've been busy. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to add more of that. Oh. I'm having a chill, relaxed day. I love it. Cold and miserable. Yeah, it's kind of like that here too. Outside, I've just finished lunch, rummaging the kitchen for ingredients and meals for the next week. Okay, I want to use things up. Yeah, we do that. So, I mean, I'm not sure what it's like there, but we have like a trash day, trash pickup where the township comes and picks up our garbage, and so our Wednesdays are dedicated to kind of like doing leftovers. Yeah, our Wednesdays are usually dedicated to the leftovers, so we're not throwing food away, or when we throw food away, it's kind of like the last. It's the best way to use up as much food as possible, sort of a thing. That's not looking too awful. I think I'm going to pull that down one. And then... No. Let's get that black stone. See how hard this is. How hard this hits. How hard is this going to hit? Yeah, that's a little too hard. All right, we'll just do another basalt and we're good. So we have that too. We actually got a new shiny bin for food waste, but I refuse to fill it. No, you don't want to fill it. Have so much flour and dry ingredients. Our freezer's full. Going to try and... Yeah, you know, so we sometimes run into a problem, and it's not even really a problem. It's just like we will buy frozen foods, and I don't want to say we forget about them, but we always kind of like, oh, we'll just save it because it's frozen. Oh, we'll save it because it's frozen. Oh, we'll save that because it's frozen. And next you know, it's got freezer burn all over it, and we just saved it too long. Which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, that happened. That's a thing. That's a thing that happens around here in our household. Yeah, save it because it's frozen, or just freeze it. We can use it later. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, what ends up happening though is we end up freezing it for too long, and that's a good. Again, that's a bit of a bummer. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. What are we doing, Daddy Bones? What are we doing? What are we doing? What am I building up to today? So I have this outline for our starter house. Now that we're like a day, 233 going on, and I've been on Pinterest, and I keep coming to these like rustic mountain cabins, and I'm trying to do one here in a completely non-taiga biome, and it's going to come here to our little dock, and we have an auto unloader that's going to unload our boats to here, to these guys sorting, because Daddy Bones always thinks ahead, and when I say ahead, like too far ahead, that between this line here and this line here, we're going to clear this canal to join these two large bodies of water. So that's been the big project that I've been wanting to do, and of course I don't like wasting blocks, so I want to save all of this. I mean, I thought so too, mostly because I didn't want to waste this. And being an ultra hardcore, I'm not going to dragons and shulkers right away, but I want to get started on this. like creating this canal, creating like this little cliffside look to it. Like it's obviously been man-made and chiseled out, so I'm gonna do like a cliffside look to it. But of course, while I'm trying to set myself up, I can only do so much in a village, and I'm antsy and impatient. So I start, shulker monstering everything, or chest monstering everything, and then things get out of hand. So yeah, so I've got the left side rail is complete. I still got to finish the right side rail. I don't have an iron farm. I should build one, but I'm kind of being stubborn about it and refusing one. I'm expecting these guys to maybe possibly respawn another golem anytime soon. I had to kill the one on top of the house. He just kind of wasn't functional. But I've kind of taken over the village. Oh wait, there's one. Two. Okay, they did respawn a second one. Okay, so they're back to having 2 golems. So that's my slow way, or I'm going to go caving. So those are the 2 things. But we did complete the left rail. I need to complete the right rail. I need more gold to complete the right rail, and more iron. And that's kind of like my 3 golems by the looks of it. Did I miss one? We've got 1, 2, and 3. So I might be able to go ahead and take one down so they can spawn in another one. But I'm kind of being stubborn and trying to avoid building another iron farm. I kind of, there's a part of me that's like, I like the challenge, and then there's a part of me that says, idiot, just build stuff so you can have all the pieces you need to, build this and clear out that and go get the dragon. No, I don't want you. I want you to get off my chest. We've been to the end. We've been to the nether. So we've got some blaze rods for chests. I can make healing potions now. Have not... Wow. Hey. Hi. What do we have? Milk and baked potatoes, and I'm always hoping that one day that they'll open up that we can buy sponges from these guys. See, I refuse iron farms until I've done the dragon. I feel it's literally makes... Yeah, exactly. So we did the iron farm in season 2, and we were moving kind of along kind of nicely when we did that. And it was really helpful. I'm not gonna lie. And in a multiplayer world, I find it very necessary to have an iron farm. In a single player world, I'm enjoying, especially ultra hardcore, but I'm enjoying the challenge of not readily having everything all the time. So I still need to get stuff for the boots. I've only done a handful. I've only done 2 villagers so far for trading. So we have mending books, and I can get golden carrots. And those are the only 2 traders I have. I actually can get golden watermelons now, so I can make regen potion. Or not regen. Health potions. Matter of fact, I should carry a health potion on me, and here I am not. Especially when I go to the end. And we need gas tears. Gas tears will make the regen potion. Yeah, we should just have one of those handy. I don't even know how much that heals up. Yeah, and I was trying to figure out there was a health potion too. Is there a 2nd level health potion? I don't know. I started putting stuff in it, and then it made a splashing potion. I guess it was sugar. I always forget. And then I was just thinking, you know what? Maybe I'd like to try out... If I was going to make something kind of interesting, I think I'd like to try out a automatic brewing station. I think that would be really cool. I walked all the way over there, and I could have baked potatoes and then walked all the way back. Alright, well, in the meantime, no leads for you. Thank you. Yes, you guys are free! Roam! Go! No longer tethered to a blue man. Don't need grass or dirt right now. So yeah, so we have one, so I have one unloader. It's all set up. You've got yours, and you've got yours. I just need some more powered rails for this guy, which cuts into my gold because I keep making golden apples instead. So maybe next week we'll go on a field trip to a cave and do some caving. So I need some powered rails. I need some rails to complete this, and then I need obviously the hopper to put that into there, and then the hopper to move them down into this one, so these guys can sort the stuffs, sort everything. Oh look, there's a piece of iron. I'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that too. Because this is going to probably be a lot of dirt, sand, stone. I'm trying to think about ahead of time. My hope was that like this guy was going to go that way and this guy was going to go that way. But I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. So that way it would have like, each of them would have like 8 blocks to sort. Yep. But that's where I am. It's funny too. So like I like this project. It's kind of an old school project, doing the minecart loader and unloader. So it was really cool to visit the old school days of that. So we have this going on with our little boat houses. But right now I'm going to work on this turret. Today was going to be, I'm going to work on this turret. I'm not in creative, so I don't like that there already. That's polished. Let's go with not polished. Yeah. I think this might actually be a good spot for the blackstone. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Yeah, so the turret is today's project. And it's raining. That's what's weird about working in this biome. Is like it just gets the tone of it changes, and you're just kind of like, what is going on? I'm like, oh yeah, it's raining. The funny thing is, like, I know that even though I'm trying to texture it right now, a lot of it's going to change once I start adding some other dimensions to it and adding, like, some windows to this. And here I am trying to be all delicate with it now. Where there? Where is it? There it is. Get that out of here. That's messing me up. Just to confirm that it's raining. Bum, 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 bum. If I do just one at a time. What if I am able to house on the hillside? So close. I'm getting there. Where's my polish? There we go. And my tough. So I guess it does come off a little weird, that particular. I think that works a little bit better. Need like 2 more pieces of scaffolding. Excuse me, a little sneezer there. Well, let's see what our bamboo looks like. Maybe we can make a little some scaffolding to add to our help here. What I should probably do is maybe build a hut over here for another villager just for expansion. There we go. Now we got a proper bamboo farm going. So where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. See, like this guy is just, he's just gonna have to go. He just has to go. He's kind of like not working where he's at, and that's kind of like if I was gonna make a rule, if the golem is in a position in which he's just kind of not being very useful, that's when I think it's okay to, like, take him out. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yeah, so he's not... Like, is this unreasonable? Oh, look at that. Eat 200 food items. I love it. So then now the question becomes, should we make it unreasonable for golems in general? Just dig holes where they just kind of fall into and become absolutely not helpful at all. Iron. Look at that. All right. Another hopper at the ready. Might as well bring some rails. Small steps completing. It's like, this is like kind of how I play. Like, I never have all the bits and pieces I need, and instead of focusing on getting all the bits and pieces, I just kind of wait until I have all the, and just kind of progress along. Now we need powered rails. Need gold. You know what? No, I'm focusing. Hear that? Daddy Bones is focusing on working on the turret. Focus. Not gonna go and start looking at caving for gold. Focusing on the turret. You feeling okay? It's just the way my mind works, Luna. It's just the way my squirrely mind works. All polished? No, it's right there. Oh my goodness. Bum, 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 bum. Ugh. Not bad. Not bad. It's kind of coming along here. Uh-huh. Yep. I think the guy's agreeing with me. I'm not sure I like the gravel in there. I'm going to leave it in there for right now, though. There we go. I love it. I love it. I like that he carries around the milk bucket. It's just so funny. Oh, I'm out of stone. All right. St. Louis Blues. I'm going to pull that piece of grass. Well, I will leave that there for now. Let's go, yeah. Yeah, now you're kind of here, aren't you? Oh, oh, whoa, hey. You guys. Got an audience here. Not the kind of audience attendance I necessarily need. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. This isn't looking good. Ow. Well, that was caution. Ooh, a level 5? Oh man, Daddy Bones is in trouble. Why am I always missing something? Alright. That takes care of that. So we got Nom Nom, we got Expo this. Look at that. We got 2 more. Although I didn't actually craft that, did I? Alright. Side quest over. Back to what we were doing. Alright. We do need to get some more red mushrooms. Kind of low on our ingredients list. I don't think I'm going to go into much detail on that side. I think we're just going to go in detail right here to this one. Only 2 pieces of tough. Alright, I feel like I want to pull that up. I like the texture on that. That looks really good. It's looking like I know what I'm doing. That's what that's looking like, really. The next thing I think we're gonna get, so look at all this work to put all these blocks in here, and then I'm not using as many as I needed, but I do want to get my shovel out, what little of it that's left. We can do a little shaping. I think what I want to do is nice like entryway patio looking thing. I feel if you have something good to put your feet on, some of the other things just kind of fall into place. So I have one smooth stone. I can have one smooth stone. I don't have any cobble over here at all. I took it all over there. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I guess on the plus side, I only need like 20 pieces of stone instead of having to do the cobblestone. But I guess it would bring some cobblestone back too. Why is these red dots keep showing up? I'll take that. You know, I lied. Daddy Bones is a big fat liar. I'm gonna do all 60. While we're over here, let's grab this. Take that. Take that and that. So I'm guessing between streams, I'll do some more fishing to get my levels up so we have, I mean, look at this. We need to enchant boots. We need to enchant some things. Diamond axe, shovel. Yeah, we got some things we need to enchant. So between streams, I'm going to probably be fishing some more, which is probably one of the reasons why I'm getting so many days ahead than I was before. Because I wasn't fishing. But now I have been fishing. So that's been a number of days on the counter. Look at that. Bad Omen 1, 2, and 5. When we get there, we get there. But at least we're collecting them now. Now what are we going to do about gold? I've done a lot of gold. let those oxidize. Where in the heck did I put the weeds? There. Every now and again something happens and I'm just like, how did I do that and why? Ooh, I got some spruce. You guys. You guys are going to hurt yourselves. I'm going to feel bad about it. And iron golems aren't going to do anything bad to me because it was you that actually were up there doing shenanigans. I was thinking about spruce. We need to make shelves. So it's all stripped. Oh my goodness, my axe is gonna hurt. I think we're going to need some of this. Daddy Bones, you're a genius. Do I have any weak axes? That one's got mending on it. Of arthropods. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Luna. You've given me an idea. You've given me an idea on top of all the other ideas that I have that I haven't accomplished, and you've given me another one, and I am mega in trouble. I don't like when my map does that. Do not zoom in with minimap. Minimap. Much better. Much better. So. You're too cute, Luna. You're too cute. Frickin' adorable, even. I have, but actually between streams, I have been working on another project. I've actually been working on it too, and it all has to do with the wilderness. Yep, working on some wilderness stuff. I think the idea is to like have a couple of projects so I can keep the momentum going once I do some wilderness. Once I start the wilderness things. That's kind of the plan and the goal. Instead of like trying to come up with stuff, I'm creating stuff for myself to do. But I'm also trying to get a lot of the early designs out of the way. But yeah, things are happening. Just, they ain't fast. They are not fast by any means. What's the commercial? Good things come to those who wait. Oh, I haven't whitelisted you on creative, have I? No, probably not. I knew there was a creative server. I didn't know. I don't know if I'm whitelisted, but I wasn't planning on building there either. At least I wouldn't, because part of what I'm building is also supposed to be like a whole community surprise. So like, I'd want the community to come visit it, or like at least watch it instead of discovering it on creative. Being like, oh, that's going to be cool. But I would be happy to like come and visit on creative to maybe help with things. You do build far, far out for a reason. Oh, let me get rid of these kelp. The kelp. Affirmed it. I need to get rid of it. Alright, let's go. Wait, how's this doing? We'll take it. There we go. Alright, I think I have the 2 key ingredients I need right now. So yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Trying to keep it simple, something like that. I don't think that's too... Yeah, that's not too big. And then it's going to go into something like this. And then big do I want to bring this out? So if we're coming up here, no, okay, yeah, we want to keep it nice and tight. So it's gonna be a hard 45 to get up there. I do feel like this should be lower, actually. That wasn't my initial plan. Maybe it just means I need to lower everything. Okay. That's the plan. Am I getting another scoot? Look at you, just dropping treats for me everywhere, buddy. Thanks. Alright, so we'll clear this level out. Oh man, we're at 1%. Alright, that might be it for that shovel for now, until we can get something on it. Alright, well, I'm very happy with the way the turret turned out. Gotta definitely start putting in some of the... Well, I can't say we need to start putting in the trims, but we do need to, like, figure out the rest of the foundation. The walls. I do like the entryway. So things are working. Things are working. Trying to stay focused on one thing. Stay focused, Daddy Bones. Stay focused. This is where I'm going to leave you guys today. Right here with this complete incomplete turret. Completely. It is a completely incomplete turret. Where were we at? We dug through the nether. We healed up some tools. We did a number of things. Nothing too exciting. Got our redstone moved along a little bit. Figured out and some sort of iron plan, I guess you could say. We need some iron. We know how to get some. Just kind of curious. Have we gotten any new golems? We got 3. 1, 2, 3. Can I not see my herd, or are they all gone? And what are you doing way up here? Oh. And what you did way out there? Here I am talking about making the village a little bigger, and just to get more golem spawns, and these guys are just spreading out like a couch. Yes, my herd is still there. I'm like, where did they go? So 1, 2, 3. We're at 3. So if anybody comes up with any other clever ideas of getting some iron, Daddy Bones is all ears. But for now, we're just going to finish it up here. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Luna and Oakdew, thank you so much. Let's head on over to our end screen. Game pause. Alright, Daddy Bones is going for a hike today. I'm pretty excited. Going to take some black and white film, images, expose. I said shoot black and white on Twitch, and the auto mod modded me. It was kind of embarrassing and kind of like amusing at the same time, because obviously I'm talking about film, not people. So we're gonna there's a nice little trail. It's an old rail trail, and we're gonna go right by a pretty old train station. So I'm gonna try to like take some pictures there today. But tomorrow I am headed out to a couple places. Another train station tomorrow. Some waterfalls, and I found an old restaurant or possibly an old hotel motel. So I'm going to take some pictures there, because black and white likes old things for some reason. It kind of brings out the things. The waterfalls, I'm not sure what the black and white's going to look like, but I'm going to take my digital, so we'll get some we'll get some color in digital, and I'll be able to share them later. So, thank you guys so much for coming in. If you can, hit that like and subscribe button if you guys have watched it all the way to the end here. And thank you for your VOD viewers who've been watching this after the fact. Appreciate you guys for helping me out with the YouTube algorithm and putting in the hours there. Appreciate it. Even if you have it on mute, I just appreciate it. Thank you so much. As always, you guys have a great week. Be kind to each other. You stay safe out there. I'll see you next week. See you real soon. Cheers.